communications, digital communications, TV that you see, communications that happen. Sitting here, you talk to people in different parts of the country. Everywhere there is a space involved. So today, a space is no longer just an area of intellectual curiosity, but it has become integral to our life, day-to-day life. Today, a space has become very, very important in our day-to-day life. Earlier, a space was an area of intellectual curiosity, for experiments, to know, to fulfill, to satisfy our intellectual curiosity. Today, a space is linked with our day-to-day life. All these communications, digital communications, TV that you see, communications that happen. Sitting here, you talk to people in different parts of the country. Everywhere there is a space involved. So today, a space is no longer just an area of intellectual curiosity, but it has become integral to our life, day-to-day life. And the countries which are advanced in the space technology, they take the lead in prosperity, even economic prosperity. Today, space is used from agriculture to communication, to construction, to climate studies, even to telemedicine. That is through communication. Space is everywhere today. So space technology is exploding. The image of India itself in the outside world has been created, which is not very happy. When India tested its nuclear capability, demonstrated its nuclear capability, the Western media, many of the magazines in the Western world, of course, they don't like to see a country which has been behind and all competing with them. So they published cartoon. What was the cartoon? A beggar, emaciated, all the bones visible, is smoking a nuclear cigar. That is how they mocked at us. This is what India is. Look, these beggars are now trying to experiment with the nuclear capabilities. That is there. So they have a very uncharitable perception of India, image of India. They used to say India is a country of snakes and snake charmers. We know that our country is much, much more than what people outside, especially in the West, they look at us. Female feticide was a very shameful, but it was a practice. And that is how, in our country, we always had gender imbalance, less number of female than male. For every 1,000 male, till 2011 census, we used to have 950, 940 female. Not that females were not born, but females used to be killed in the fetus, in the womb, or after birth as infant. And even after, even those who survived through malnutrition and disease. Because I have a son and a daughter. If the daughter falls sick, I will not be that much concerned. But if the son, I will put all possible medical resources. So that is how female used to perish, and we had less number. But today, you will be happy to know that though 2021 census has not yet been completed and full data not yet out, but today in our country we have more number of female than male for the first time. In our own state, Tamil Nadu, the latest electoral roll, how many voters there are? We have nearly 15,000 female voters more than the male voters. Now these are revolutionary changes happening in our country. We have to ensure that a spark does not extinguish. A spark must remain alive. And all these 750 kids from all over, I'm calling kids, you are not, I will call you kids because I am old, much older, but you are all, I won't call you young women yet, you are a school student. So you all, where all they are. I would be interested in knowing 4 years, 5 years, 6 years from now on, where are they? Which station in life they are? I would expect them to do wonders in the field of science and technology. You know, in our country, today in the world can progress only through science and technology. The country which is advanced in science and technology is advanced. The country which is behind is left behind. Unfortunately, today, all India figure, if you take it, in all India, among all the students of college and universities, all the students, those who are in our 40,000 colleges and over 1,000 universities that we have in our country, government and private both, together, almost 70% are in arts. 70% are in arts. I am not saying that arts is not good subject, but demand of the age, demand of the time is that we must give more emphasis on science. Because what is called STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Now it is the age of STEM, science and technology. But if our 70% of our students are in humanities, in arts, I think this has to change. In Tamil Nadu, we are having, yet I'm so delighted to see the government schools. Because the government schools, somehow a perception has been created that government schools are not doing well. And so more and more people, they like to shift their children to private schools. And we have reached a stage where nearly the data shows that nearly 74% of our high school students are in private schools. Only about 25 to 26% of our students are in government schools. Obviously, they are from the poor and humble background. Now, this exercise which done by Space Kidz India to pick up the government school girl children and make them do things should give a good boost to the government schools. We would like our government schools to do much better than what they are doing and even better than the private schools. In fact, I served in Kerala. All my children, they studied in government school. And they are, with God's grace, they are all doing well. Government schools can play wonder. And here I would urge upon all our teachers of government schools, you have a great responsibility. You have to great responsibility to see that our students, they dream big. The students must, because you will grow only when you have a large dream. You know, now you are dreaming about a space. And wonderful, look, in the course of this a few months' time, you have learned about something about a space technology, about designing a satellite. You have heard about what is payload, how to integrate the payload. So many things which people they don't know, you have learned. You continue to be curious. Now it has enlarged your dream. And your dream should be to be a great scientist. A great scientist, maybe in a space, wonderful. But space itself has got divergent, so many areas of space. It is not just one. It can absorb thousands and thousands of scientists. In fact, they are working across the world. So what I am trying to say is, our teachers have a great role to see that our students dream large. Dream should not be to get into somehow you get a government job, and that is not a dream. Your dream should be to be big in life, to achieve great things in life. And you can. All of you can. In fact, each one of you present here, we know you are from humble background. But I have come from perhaps more humble background than any of you. I used to walk 16 kilometers a day to go to school. No electricity till I went to college. So, coming from a humble background should give you that fire, which is called fire in the belly. Yes, I will rise. I will rise with my hard work and my intellect, with my dream. That should be your dream. Prove yourself. Prove your teachers worthy of yourself. And let the country be proud. I want you all to be.